Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Mega Farm Survival Challenge. I am Hugz, and this is, of course, Farming Simulator 25. We all know, we all love it. Today is going to be such a busy day. There's so much to do on the farm. It just so happens that we have to harvest, like, everything this month. It's going to be crazy. You may notice I'm standing in a field full of cotton. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a sign in the middle of my cotton field. Just keeps coming back and coming back for more. So yeah, we now have that sign that lives here. I guess we're gonna have to deal with it. Although it does kind of look like my mustache a little bit, or is that just me? Maybe it's just me. But yeah, we've got a lot of harvesting to do. We also have some fields that we got to plow together into mega field number 2. We've got some silage bales that I would like to sell today, potentially. And of course, there is always something new to buy. So there's a lot to look forward to today, but I have to get things set up first and foremost. So our cotton field here, this is gonna take a long time to harvest. So I want to get a worker set up on this guy like ASAP. So, we can do other things in the background while this is going, but this is gonna be like the main time chewer of today. So what we got to do is hop on over to Ye Olde shop, and we need to go ahead and rent ourselves a cotton harvester. And of course, we're going to go with the big guy here. Make sure I get it in the correct configuration. I believe that is the correct one, right? Yep, only 2 configurations. Beautiful. And let's lease it. $47,000. Oh boy. Feels like such a waste, but the cotton, it really does the cotton so much quicker, and the cotton is definitely worth it to have that bigger harvester. So let's head on over to Ye Olde shop and let's go pick this bad boy up. Oh yeah, here we go, man. Harvester galore. Look at this thing. I love this thing so much. It's so cool. CS770. Oh, okay, let's hop in. Let me just refamiliarize myself. Anything different in here? Nope, absolutely not. Okay, let's get it back to the farm. It's gonna do its thing.
A few inches later.
All right, finally made it back. That's quite an interesting journey there. So I don't know how this guy's gonna do, but we're just gonna let him do his thing. Oh yeah, I love this part. It's transformation time. Let's go. And this part back here, I don't know why, but it's making me feel like it's a bug or something. Something weird. Let me hop out here. So he's gonna go ahead and do his thing. Hopefully he doesn't take too long. If I'm finished with everything before this guy's done, that's an issue. That's a big issue. Now, the next thing that we have to do is the newly purchased fields that we got over here. So we can harvest this one, 67. There is wheat on this one, but unfortunately it has withered. It is no longer with us. But the soybeans on 67 we can absolutely harvest, so we are going to do that. Let's see, we don't want you, we want you. Yes, let's go. It's been so long since I used this one. This should be exciting. Okay, here we go. Made it over to our soybean field, and this thing is like a little joke, man. This should take no time at all, especially with this giant harvester. I'm thinking like 3 passes, and we might fill it up like 10%. I don't even know. But after this, we actually have something else we have to harvest too. It never ends. It never ends. Am I folded? Nope. Now we're folded. Turn ye on. Lower you. And let me get some lines. We're just going to do this like real quick here. I mean, I don't even think I need headlands, but whatever. We'll keep them there just because we'll feel special that way and get some lines. I don't know. But all right, here we go. And hold on. Hold your horses there. Do we have, what do we got coming out of the back here? We don't have a straw swath. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping to do. Okay, I'm going to go through and I'm just going to knock this out like super duper quick. Okay, well, that was quick. And I actually filled this up halfway, which did surprise me. I did not think I was getting anywhere near half full on this thing. But I'll take it. 5,002. Oh boy, it's hard to think sometimes, right? 5,216 liters of soybeans. Beautiful, we got it. And oh, look, our cotton guy is just doing a pass now. Beautiful. I wonder if he's put down a bale yet. I think he's just going on his first lap. That is the first headland. Oh boy. Okay. Why am I still operating with this on? Lift you. Thank you very much. Okay, so what do we got to do now? So there's actually 2 things I got to do, and I'm going to try and do them both at the same time. One is I got to mow grass, and I know you guys will be super disappointed here because normally I bust out a little Bo the Drifter and we mow the grass together, but I do think I am going to have an AI worker mow the grass. And there's actually 2 reasons for that. And this guy, yeah, we're just going to park him here wherever this is. They're going to have a big combine just right in front of their doorstep. Okay, beautiful. So I did actually have the AI do both of these fields already. And I think that if I have them do it again, the lines will be exactly where they were last time, and it'll be much easier when I go through and I do my stuff with the baler. So we're going to have him do that, and let me just make sure real quick. Swath droppings are indeed on. He's going to leave a whole bunch of droppings on this field. So he's going to go do that. We are going to... Which tractor do I want? Well, I guess it's only this one. So we're going to take this tractor and we are going to go and start plowing the fields together. So that's going to happen. I am going to have to at some point switch over our mower. And you know what? Let me just move this guy completely out of the way because I already know that, I mean, something's going to get stuck with our guy mowing and he's going to complain. It's going to be a giant hassle. So let me just preemptively move you over yonder. Beautiful. And we'll go hook up to our plow. Where is that thing? It's around here somewhere. Aha, here you are, but you seem to have fallen over and can't get up. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about that. I think it's backwards right now, but to be honest, I really don't think it matters if it's backwards. So we're just gonna take it backwards. It just won't be able to be operated by the AI backwards, but us, no problem whatsoever. So let's boogie on over to these fields and let's see what we wanna do here. All right, let's take a look here. This is such an odd, field. And the reason I feel it's so odd is because of this right over here. These houses literally back up right to our field. I don't really like that, and it's curved, and I'm going to have to, yeah, it's going to be a pain in the butt. But I'm going to have to just kind of do the best I can as I'm going down and try and hit all those edges in one straight line. Yeah, well, oh, even this one over here, this one's, okay. This is going to be a little more challenging than I initially think. Whoa! What the heck? Don't remember that giant dip being there, but that's something we got to deal with as well. I think I'm probably going to want to round these corners too, so I'll need to look into doing that. You know, I guess let's start with the easy side first. So let me go ahead and just get this guy unfolded, and we'll zip right down this far side here. This one should be easy. We'll be able to make, hopefully, a nice straight line. We'll see. I'm going to do my best. No guarantees, though. All right, plow is officially going in. We are creating fields. Okay. It is a very weird way that this is, made. I don't know. They don't line up all the way down. So I'm going to have to make some adjustments as I go. And yeah, I've got crops here. I know. Don't worry about that because those crops are not any crops that I actually want to work with. So, all right, I'm going to go all the way down to the end. This is the easy side. Like I said, it's not really going to be until the other side when things get challenging. All right, that's pretty good. Got this whole side done. Now, let's go over to the challenging side. Let me see how in the world I'm going to get this done. I would kind of wish there was some way I could get lines going down there. That would be extremely helpful. But I think I'm just going to kind of have to eyeball it. And I'll start from down here and we'll just make our way down. So let me go ahead and lower our blade here. And you know what? I'm actually going to bust out the controller for this. I feel like a little bit of a smoother action. Will help us tremendously. So, okay. We'll go to there and then we'll go down. Okay. I'm going to have to just curve it as I go in order to match this properly. But all I care about is getting the tips to touch. That's it. As long as the tips are touching, I'm happy. All right, so far so good. Oh, maybe not there. Yeah, I think I just got it. Just barely got it. Okay. All right, I'm going to go through. I'm going to do this whole thing, and we'll see how it comes out at the end. Hopefully good. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay. I think that actually... Let's not go too far, Hugz. I think that actually came out not too bad. It's a little some dips and turns and dodges and things like that going on there. But I feel like I did a pretty good job. Okay, I'm pretty proud of that. All I got to do now is go down and do these little pathways in between, and we will have one giant big field. Let's go. All right, guys, I just finished up. Well, I won't say just. I finished up, and then I was kind of checking some things out here for a minute, but I've identified, ooh, look at that. There's mist settling in the depression there. I've identified a couple spots here that are definitely going to be issues. So if we go take a look in here, and just like I thought in the beginning, it's these houses, they're getting in the way. I wish I had like a wrecking ball and I could just demolish them. So check this out. If I click on this, this is the line where our field ends. And as we know, the MT Lizard, as fine of a plow as it is, it likes to disrespect property lines. It does not care. It will plow right over them. So here, we're getting kind of close there. Here, okay, still, yep. We go all the way up and bam, here, we got a big old problem. I plowed all the way, like this whole chunk is outside of my property bounds. That's no good. And it continues up. Not on that one, but which one was it? This one up here. This one's also an issue right here. I got a chunk there. So I now have to go through and kind of, I'm thinking maybe just clip off a whole section of this here and just take it all the way down and make things nice and even. And this way we're not going to have any issues. Plus there's some spots where these houses are super close to the field and I feel like the AI is really going to struggle. So I just kind of got to go through and just do this. There's really no way around it, and I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna have to lose a little bit of the field as well. So let's go through here. It's gonna look super weird too, because it's just gonna be painted grass. But whatever, you do what you must, right? So let's see. We'll start with this guy here, and it's probably gonna be like around this much that I'm taking off the fields here, and that way I can keep it consistent and I can follow this path around and make sure it's like all nice and even. So. All right, I'm gonna get to work here. Let's do it. All right, I'm thinking that looked pretty good right there. I added in a whole bunch of grass to make this look more natural. And I also went through and I did put some of these lines back. I don't know why. Usually it lets you go like skinny, like this size, but it wasn't doing it for me. So I don't know. I might go back over it later, see if I can't work that out. But I'm thinking that looks pretty good, right? Let's go ahead and check out the map version of it and see if it really looks good. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder why it didn't cut these ends off over here. Not really sure about that. It does take a little bit of time to update though, so I guess it just is what it is. But since that's done, now I think what I'm going to do here is first off, we're going to turn off field creation. We absolutely don't want field creation, so limit to fields. And now I am just going to have AI worker go through. What? Oh, tool is attached incorrectly. All right, let me go through and quickly fix that. I'm going to have an AI worker go through and just quickly do like this, and quickly I say, just do this entire field, because it does just basically need to be reset back to like, you know, basic. Plus this will help me identify any spots that may be a little tricky for the AI. And yeah, we'll just see how this guy does. Hopefully he does everything and he doesn't care about the plants that are here that are ready to harvest, because I certainly don't care about him. Now, while he's doing his thing, let's go check on you. How we doing here? How many bales we got on the field? Oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Any more than that? Just 4 so far, but he has made quite a bit of headway on this. So we are definitely making progress. That is good to see. How's our grass guy doing over here? He's all done. Oh, perfect. Okay, so this means I can now go through and bale. I do think, you know what, before I do anything with this over here, let's go check in our pallet storage and let's see how much grass we have to feed our sheep and our goats. So if we look down in the bottom right, we have 9,000 straw bales. Okay, don't care about those. 11 grass bales. That's a pretty good amount, I would say, but I think I want more to stockpile. So I am not going to turn these grass bales that we're going to make here into silage. What we're going to do is we are just going to like regular bale them and stockpile them, especially since we just put like a ton of bales over there for those guys to eat. So I want to replenish my stockpile a little bit, but after this initial like cut here, the rest we're all going to be, wait, what? needs to fold. Oh, I gotta fold this thing. The rest after that is all gonna be turned into silage with our new baler. So that should be nice. And yeah, I think that's what I got to do. That's pretty much it. Busy month. I got to make sure I'm keeping it all straight in my head and I don't forget anything. Oh, baby, I forgot how good it feels to bale, guys. With this big one, so much nicer than that round one we got for the silage. Can't even lie about that. This is so much nicer. It goes so much quicker, too, because you don't have to stop or anything. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I probably have, I don't know, like between 20 and 30 bales to pop out, I think. Probably 30. Ooh, maybe more. Oh, man. I forgot this was a double mow, guys. This is going to be even more than I was expecting. Okay, I got a lot of bales to pop out here, so I'm going to get to work on this. I'm also going to let all of that stuff over there finish up. Cotton, hopefully it doesn't take too much longer, because we got some other stuff to do.
One eternity later.
All right, guys, a lot's been done. A lot has been done. So our harvester, or cotton harvester, I should say, is finished doing the cotton. So that's pretty cool. You know, I didn't think that this, out of all of our stuff, would be the first one to finish, but it surprised me. It definitely surprised me. It's this big harvester. I think the tiny one would take forever. So let's just hop in here. We got 8 bales of cotton. That's pretty good, man. I think that's definitely pretty good. That's 80,000 liters of cotton, maybe more, somewhere around there. But before we do anything else, this cotton harvester is so expensive. I need to return this like ASAP. So let's hop over here. We look for the one that's rented. You, return you. Bam. Okay, beautiful. So now we've got our cotton field here. We've got our cotton in the field there. And what else is left? So this guy, surprisingly, this one is still going, but I think there's a reason for that. And the reason is because he keeps stopping and starting and lowering his thing and raising it. So it's adding extra time anytime he wants to, like, you know, do anything. But he is getting there. He's getting there. I think that side of the field is mostly done in the middle. Hopefully the rest doesn't take too much longer, because I do have other things I would like to do. Worker, please. Okay, let's see. What else do we have to do here, though? Oh, and let's check this out. Our sawmill. I don't think I showed you guys the sawmill earlier. We are down to 28,979 liters on the sawmill. So I would say within the next couple months, this guy is going to run out and we'll be able to sell it and then fold the rest of that space into our big cotton field that we have going right now. But before we do that, there is actually something I want to buy. And man, it's actually going to be so tight. I don't know if I have enough money to do it, but I think we're just going to do it anyway. If we go into the red, we go into the red, whatever. Let's see. Let me get in this guy and we are going to drive it kind of close over to the spinnery, because that is where we are going to buy our thing. So if some of you guys watch my other series, the Submerged Sanctuary, you may have seen me get super excited about a thing that I discovered where you can place down the production point where the goats and the sheep drop off their products, and it just automatically sucks it right in. Now, I would like to do that eventually here, but we have those 3 going right now. I don't want to touch them because they're working like a charm, so we're going to leave them as is, but we are going to add ourselves a dairy so that we can get that sweet bottled milk. Now, let's see. I want to go with this one right here. This is like the coolest looking one to me, so we're just going to stick with this guy, and I want to make it look kind of good too. All right, Zaktad Milarski Zielance. I don't know what's... Wait, what? Not enough money? Wait, how is this not enough? Wait. How do I not have enough money? Oh, no. Really? It's only 210,000. Oh, man. All right. I don't know how much I'm going to need exactly, but I guess we got to get a little bit more going. Well, here's what I'll do then. While this guy is over here finishing up on this field, I think I'm going to go around and start collecting all the bales. We've got so many bales. So I've got to load the grass bales into our pallet storage. I hope everything fits in there. And then our cotton bales, we got to go and get loaded into our spinnery. So that way they start making some beautiful fabric that we can sell in April. All right, let me hook up to my trailer and get started here. Oh, guys, I just realized something. I am hooked up to the trailer, but we are not going to start collecting bales. I totally forgot. I have a couple prefab walls just sitting in the sell point over here. We're going to go sell those. Yeah, that's like $27,000, maybe more, worth of wood just sitting over here by our sawmill. Man, that should definitely be enough to get our dairy up and started. So let's go over here and load these up. Ooh, boy, that's actually more than I thought. 9, 18, 27, 36. Okay, we got a lot of money sitting right here. We got a lot of money sitting right here. I hope I can get them all on this thing, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. This might be more trips than I thought. Hang on. Am I going to be able to squirt you on here? No, I'm going to have to make one more trip. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sell these guys real quick. Let's go check and see where this stuff sells. Where is ye oldie prefab wall? Am I on it? There we go. Right, and look, it's amazing. The peak selling season here too. Where do we go? Farmer's market, of course. All right, off to the farmer's market we go. And I can already tell this thing is super chippy. I got to be very careful. I got to be very, very careful or we could have a disaster on our hands. Oh, I didn't even turn. It's wanting to go. It's wanting to go. Okay, I got to go real slow here. And these things are strapped, but for some reason they're squirming around like they're not strapped. I don't quite understand that. All right, I have somehow managed to get over here with no mishaps. So I am going to go so slow when I turn right here. This is I think I've toppled my tractor and trailer here more times than any, for sure. So okay, we're in the clear. Unstrap and sell. Oh yeah, $44,701 bucks. Amazing. And I still got one more. I got to go grab one more and sell it. All right, here's our last one here. And bam, another 8,900 bucks. Beautiful. $267,747. That's what we got to play with. And that should be more than enough to get our dairy down. So I'm going to zip back over towards the cotton field where we were before. And we're going to see if we can't find a nice spot that will work. All right, we made it. So here we are. This is where I want to put the dairy, but we do need to carve out a spot specifically for it that A, isn't going to interfere with our cotton field because we do want to expand that, and B, kind of makes sense in like the whole road situation where it kind of, you know, it looks like it belongs essentially. So let's pop into this menu over here. Beautiful. And man, I would love to make it look super fancy, kind of like this one does here, but we'll just deal with it like it is. So here we go. Let's go ahead, and that is the front, that's the side, that's where we deliver. I don't mind driving around back to do our deliveries, so I'm not gonna bother like putting that side in the front. It's just like driving around back. It's not a big deal. So what I do want to make sure I do is get it where it's not messing up our little road over here. So I think we'll go right there. Here's our cotton field, which I plan to extend out this away. So really we have this whole area that we can play with here for our dairy. So let's see, let's find a nice flat spot. You know, that's looking okay, like right on the corner here. Let's check the height. It does dip down a little bit. You know what? What if I go, you know, yeah, I like it further over here, I think. And it will let me go from this road, back, bam, in. I'm loving it. Okay, we're going to do it right here. Bam, beautiful. Oh boy, look at that though. Look at that. That is not pretty. Let's go ahead and do a little sculpting here. Get this all smoothed out. We don't want any crazy corners. Okay, looking good, feeling good. Everything's good? Yeah, everything's good, kind of. I want to work on this back area a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, that'll have to do. That'll have to do. All right, so this is where we're going to dump. This is where we're going to get our bottled milk spit out over here. So I do intend to actually spit out the bottled milk because I would like to sell that stuff manually. So let's go ahead, pop out of there, and let's take a look at our newfound dairy. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Oh man, it feels good to have a dairy. Definitely feels good to have another production chain going on. So here's our 2 goat recipes. We've got goat milk bottled. Now for this, it takes 10 goat milk, turns it into 20 goat milk bottled. So it's pretty magical in the fact that it just turns one product into 2 products to sell. Amazing. Now, if we look at goat cheese over here, it pretty much does the same thing. But what I need to think about is, am I going to be processing more of the goat milk if I do the cheese or if I do the bottled milk? So let's bust out ye oldie calculator and let's do a little bit of math here. All right, so if I go with goat milk, I would be going through 1,440 liters of regular goat milk per cycle, or not per cycle, but per month. So if we go with the goat cheese here, let's go ahead and do those calculations. 960, man, that's a lot more. No. Yes, it is a lot more, Hugz. 960 times 3 is 2,880 liters of goat's milk. Now, I think we're putting out so much goat's milk that I would rather have the higher processing power that goat's cheese has than the milk. I think you might make a little bit more on the goat's milk, but the cheese will definitely do way more per month. So we are going to go ahead and set the cheese. Yes, cut the cheese. Who cut the cheese? Not me. We're going to activate it and we're going to set it to storing. So that way it'll spit it all out for us. Now, I do have a whole, oh, it's a little bit noisy over here now. I do have a whole bunch of goat's milk stored up in here. So we'll go ahead and spit that out and we'll start loading things up. No, I don't want those bales. Where is my goat's milk? Give it to me. There we go. We have only 4 pallets? What? Thought I had more than that saved up, but I guess not. Okay, well, hey, it is what it is. So we got 4 pallets we can squirt in there, and then we should be splitting that into 2. So let's pop into this guy real quick over here. Let's go pick up some goat's milk. And I actually did see something that kind of surprised me that I forgot about. We have wood chips in here too. I think I need to sell those wood chips. They've been in there for far too long, but first things first, let's deal with our goat's milk. So we've got the milk. Let's go ahead and drive back here now. And I should be able to just unstrap and little bit of a curve there going on. Okay, and there we go. Our goat's milk is in, right? Is it indeed in? Show me. Show me goat's milk. Yes, it is in. And it can hold 29,000 liters on the input. It can hold 40,000 liters on the output. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Okay, beautiful. So what do I need to do next? Well, if we take a look at wood chips, I think what I want to do next is sell these guys. So I know it is not max price, but if I wait until January comes around, I'm just not going to remember, and we're only 200 bucks short. So let's pop these guys out over here and let's go take a trip over to the farmer's market with those, see how much money we can make there. And whoa, we've got a lot of wood chips, 14 pallets of wood chips. That's kind of crazy. Where's all the other wood chips? I guess they're just getting sold, huh? All right, so there we go. We got 14 pallets. That's actually not bad. 14,000 liters of wood chips. Let's head on over to the farmer's market with these. All right, farmer's market. What are you going to give me? Whoa, Sparks? What? Oh, no, that's right. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot. I got to drop these off here. We got to go and switch to our tipper trailer because we cannot sell these as is. Oh, man, that's super annoying. All right, I got to go take a quick trip back to the farm and get my regular trailer. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's the whole reason I didn't sell that stuff in the first place, isn't it? Yep, sure is. Okay, we're back. Oh, man. So now what I have to do, annoyingly, is go through and just pull all the wood chips out of these individual pallets. Kind of annoying to do, but I mean, this is the only way I'm going to get this stuff sold. So let's just take care of it now, shall we? If I had to say, this is the one thing that's annoying about the big sawmill. I don't understand why they made it worse than the medium sawmill. The medium sawmill, you can back your trailer right up to the sawmill and load your trailer from it. Why? Why, for the more expensive sawmill, do you now need to take it out in pallets and do it like this? This is annoying. This is super annoying. I wish they would change that. All right, last pallet here. Oh, boy. Okay, we got them all. 14,000 liters of wood chips now in there. So let's see if this is better. All right, let's pull up, and which one do I go to? Please tell me it's one of these, and I'm just not being an idiot. Come on now. It's got to be this one right here, right? I just wasn't on it. Whoa. Hang on, I saw something there. What? Okay, let me just back it up. There we go. Dump. I don't know why it wasn't giving it to me before, but oh man, what an ordeal just to sell some wood chips. Probably not even going to really be worth it, but something. All right, what do we get? $10,118. Okay, all right, not bad. Not bad for a byproduct coming off our sawmill. I'll take it. Now, you know what? I'm going to stop right here for a second. Let's check on this guy. Oh, baby, we've got ourselves a field now. Look at this. Let me look at this thing real quick. And it's littered with stones. That's amazing. Some of it is mulch too, the soybean field. How are we looking over here? Man, oh, there we go. Finally, it updated. Okay, I think I have to do like a quick restart to make it really populate. But all right, that's what we're looking at. We're all plowed up. We've got stones coming out the wazoo, but that's all right. what I need to do next is go through and purchase all of our soil information. So let me do this real quickly, and I have a feeling this is going to be a real weird looking field, ain't it? All right, there we go. Purchased everything, and it looks like we've got a ton of this sandy loam stuff here, and then some regular loam, and then a little bit of silty clay on the corner. It does say, though, expected yield potential 102. If we look at one of these fields, 86. So this should give us way more stuff. Maybe that's why I'm not getting quite as much cotton out of this field as I was expecting. Interesting. If we look down here, 92. Yeah, so this sandy loam is the better stuff to go with. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. This is my, first time really using the mod or the expansion that kind of, lets you do all this stuff, precision farming. So very interesting, very interesting. Well, I think this may be, guys, like the first time. Hang on, let me just go over here. I don't like leaving my tractors unattended. So I think this may be the very first episode where we stayed within a single month. I did not advance past November. There was so much to do that it just wasn't necessary. But there is more to do, just not today. That is going to be on the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Hit the notification bell icon. It's absolutely free, so why not? And I do hope each and every one of you have a beautiful day out there, and I will see you all on the next one.